Welcome back here, 2019 NXL Philadelphia Open. I'm Matty Marshall. Got Todd Martinez up here. We're in the D4 final Xball match out of the 5-mans, and a big congratulations to all those teams that won in that triple split deck that we just watched. So we're going to have the rest of these divisional finals and then await for the game we're waiting for, San Antonio X Factor, Russian Legion. Right now on your screen, Nasty X there on the right-hand side, Sacramento DMG on the left-hand side. So SAC DMG, this is one of their farm teams here that they pull bodies from, try to eventually get on the professional Sacramento DMG. First to lose a body, it's going to be Nasty X, and they are actually first to lose a body was SAC DMG, but then the Nasty X, Todd, they throw the advantage away by getting a minor penalty.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hurt, but they still have good field position here as they're in Snake 1 and the mini wall on the Dorito side. Snake 1 player is going to sneak out to the wire. SAC DMG, ooh. I thought this guy got goggled. That must have been a ref. You hear that one?
Yeah.
All the way up here.
But still like somebody cracked a whip.
Yeah, for sure. DMG now getting into the snake as well. Gonna battle his mirror heads up. Nasty with the player in that center tower.
Now it's down here in D4, only 12 minutes to work with. So not as much time on the clock. Points are even more important. And it's Sunday. Things slow down sometimes on Sunday. We've seen some 2-1 games out here, but I'll tell you what, Nasty X not playing slow. Neither is Sacramento DMG. Both teams have taken some ground. Here on the Snake side, Nasty X got a body in the wedge, looking like he's posted up down the sideline and trying to be gun dominant left-handed, and he just smokes the body there for Sacramento DMG. Yeah, Andrew Kimmel.
Over here in the Snake, coming across in the 50, gonna get a shot across the field. That's actually two bodies come walking off.
Todd Austin Aruda over here with that nasty snapshot, and then Sacramento DMG falls pretty quick. So what a great first point here from Nasty X. So both these teams wearing similar jerseys. They're both in kind of a black or gray with some white on it, and these teams will be switching sides as long as a point is won. So Nasty X will now be on your left-hand side, Sacramento DMG on your right, and also you always can just cheat and use the scoreboard that pops up because that'll tell you what side each team is on.
SAC DMG, every edition of DMG wears the purple and black. Like Matty said, the majority blacks with the purple over here, Nasty with the black and the dark blue. Well, one of the players on Nasty's last name is Rab.
Ronald Rab. That alliterates. So he must be starting because he's talking to his coach. So we'll see, and he's 99.
Graham, Aruda.
Did you see Aruda's number?
7.
Yeah, so 2 full minutes in between points here, and that first point right there is looked like a slight advantage in the beginning, but then Nasty X threw it away, but able to save it. They had that penalty, but able to come back. Put a point on the board. And again, these teams are now going to switch sides. So we got, let's see the starting lineup. Ruda, 7. Rab, 99.
For DMG, we got Martinez, Ammer, Kimmel. Martinez, number 11, Ammer, 00. Kimmel, number 2. Looks like Kane's coming out, number 4. And should be one more.
That is Acevedo, number 13. So here we go. About to jump into point number 2. Nasty with the first one on the board. Again, a good comeback for them. Back DMG, see if they can keep 5 bodies alive. And it looks like they do. So a good cross-field spread. Nasty X is the first to lose a body, and I think that was Aruda coming off this snake side of the field. It was. So number 7, let's say takes the walk, but he sprints off. Always good to see guys sprint off instead of that, shoulder slumped.
9 minute.
Takes him the entire point.
VIP.
Shoulders just all showing their frustration. Look for another penalty here. So a penalty on Nasty. Nasty got a penalty on the last one. That's 2 points in a row. The Nasty has gotten a minor penalty. So they need to tighten things up a little bit.
But they are chopping up bodies. Well, they chopped up one body going down that Dorito side. But I think it might just be Rab left now here on the Snake side can as he lost his last Dorito player. DMG still 4 strong. Kimmel over here in the snake looking across the 50. He's looking for the body on the opposite side of the field. Just to be safe. Here comes Martinez through the middle, over into that blue brick. He's gonna wrap around the outside. Rab has moved to the snake corner. Playing down the wire, shooting his mirror.
Yeah, good field position in the center of the field for Sacramento DMG and in the snake. Don't have as much progression on the D side. That's where they lost a body. Kimmel now past the 50-yard line, scanning the field. Everyone's dead. It was just Rab left alive. So
good job by Ammer over here. I think he might have got that shot down the wire on Rab.
Gonna wait to get checked out by the ref. Doing the spin. And the point is good. So now Sacramento DMG tying things up here 1-1 with Nasty X. And this game is brought to you by Weapons Paintball. Weapons is weapons with the Z. It's Todd's new brand this year. Use the promo code NXLPhilly at weapons.com to get 15% off whatever you want. Rep your squad. Also follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
X Factor will be playing here in the finals coming up this afternoon. You can go on to weapons.com, get yourself an Archie Montemayor jersey. It's your favorite X Factor player's jersey, casual wear. You can get X Factor home or away jersey with your own name on it.
I was just going to say, can I get a Matty Marshall X Factor jersey?
Yes, you can.
That'd be sweet. So, yeah, Weapons, the original custom jersey company. It's always interesting to hear that story too, Todd, because when we first came up, you had limited options. First of all, we didn't have jerseys when we first started playing. It was all camouflage. Still love wearing some camouflage, but it's just nice. You can get a camouflage jersey if you want, but just there was no options. It was either your option was red, green, black, yellow, blue. That was it. Just the colors. Most of them said JT on the front. And then you were like, well, why can't I just figure out a way to kind of make this unique and customize these things so you can get your own team name on the front? So thank you for revolutionizing the sport with that. I truly appreciate it.
Just wanted to be able to make fun designs for jerseys, to have other stuff to wear that you can order directly from the website with your name and number on them. And, we had a lot of fun, creative people just make designs for us. And we have the whole catalog on rosalife.com, still available. All the designs over the past 13 years. Weapons.com is all my newest products, all my newest styles of pants, jerseys, and casual wear.
So now 8:41 here in this D4 final Xball match here in the 2019 NXL Philly Open. NXL's done an amazing job here dealing with all this moisture that this ground took the first week, spending thousands of dollars putting plywood down the whole length of the sponsors area. Looks like the first body drop's going to be for Nasty. Oh, the DMG losing a body as well, too. So 4-on-4, better field position currently for Nasty, as Nasty has a body in D2. Move being made in the center for Sacramento DMG, getting up to the tower.
Zach DMG, like you're doing that slow walk-off like you were talking about, just cruising around, checking out the field.
Spending about 30 seconds trying to find the angle that you got shot by.
Yeah, what I missed.
Puzzled.
Big move up here into the blue brick, but he gets taken out for Baltimore Nasty, but Martinez gets shot as well. So 3-on-3, but for the third point in a row, Baltimore Nasty is going to get a minor penalty, leaving just one body over here in the snake. Ammer is in the snake as well. It's Hunt for Baltimore Nasty.
Tell you what, Nasty must be pretty good, because the fact that this is a close game and they just literally spotted Sac DMG, bodies all 3 points, but it's going to cost them this time, or cost them again. First Nasty won the first point. It's been 2 in a row for Sacramento DMG, but they may either need to start playing cleaner or cheat better. One of the two.
Cleaner would be the better option.
Better option, yeah. So, and that's kind of been, I think, the biggest story in this game. I feel like both teams are pretty evenly matched. Both teams seem to be making good moves. Losing some gunfights here or there, but well, the fact that Sacramento DMG isn't beating the brakes off Nasty 3-0 right now, Shows you how good Nasty is.
Yeah, Aruda with that good move, you know, after losing 2 bodies on the penalty, that first point to win it for Nasty. They looked like they were being pretty confident as Aruda comes back on the field right now. But I mean, every time those last couple times that the Baltimore Nasty got the penalty, it was like right at that moment where it could have gone either way.
Well, looks like Lauren has an update for us. Lauren, what do you got?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm in DMG's pit, and they have some of the pro DMG players in their pit coaching them. Joe Barrett is calling the shot. Shane Howe is also down here helping them out, and they often get to scrimmage, usually more the semi-pro team, but also the pro players, so it helps them come out here and execute to get these wins.
Well, that's a blessing if you get a chance to play a pro team on a regular basis. That's how you're going to be playing better players than you is the only real true way to get better at paintball or pretty much anything you're trying to get better at. But sometimes people just want to go smash on lower divisions and feel really good about themselves, and that can be fun, but it's not going to get you any better. In fact, it's probably going to make you worse. So definitely a boost to but that's why you have a program though, right, Todd? I mean, that's what you want to have.
Yep. So you can develop talent, place guys, give them a system to be able to move up through. As it looks like DMG gets really far, makes it out alive on the Dorito side to the first mini wall. Keep all 5 bodies alive. Nasty keeping all 5 bodies alive as well.
Yeah, good 5-on-5 break that could elongate this point. Good field position right now for Nasty as they got a body in the snake. He's pushing forward. It's Aruda again. Aruda is perfect snake sized over here.
Yeah. He's going to see if he can open up another game for Nasty. Nasty makes a move into the Dorito 3. Kimmel looking like he wants to make a move into the snake.
And it's body dropping here for Nasty. 4 bodies alive for them. They have good field position though. They're mirrored up with Sacramento DMG on the D side. At the mini wall. Now Sacramento DMG is going to get a body here into the snake. It's Ammer. Ammer getting checked out by the ref. Austin Ammer.
Ammer got a clean. Ammer got a kill heads up. Not sure if he knew Aruda was there or not, but they are gun battling furiously.
That's Aruda's second Nasty snapshot. The first one was left-handed, this one right-handed, and just he's going to continue to go forward. No one's even looking at him. He pops around. He's going to get a 2-pack here. A beautiful 2-pack here for Aruda. That's going to be potentially 3. Oh, he's going to run down Kimmel. That's 3. Let's see if he gets caught. He does not. He's still alive. Aruda maybe in the running here for divisional move of the tournament. If he can get this 4th body, he's going to trade out. So what a beautiful 4-pack here for Aruda.
Oh, and it's a 1-on-2 right now as DMG does not know the count and goes running directly into the gun of Adams over here on the snake side. Aruda got bounced in that exchange, and with taking that bounce, got himself 2 more kills.
Yeah, Aruda, that was a 4-pack for Aruda.
Doing work over here.
Yeah, so he's
2 points on the board for his team.
Well, and good for Nasty. Finally, no penalties for them on that one. The fact that this game is 2-2 and it's tied up with the first 3 points, Nasty getting a minor penalty.
First point, they didn't get a penalty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you can see the replay. Here's Aruda in that gunfight, and he's going to get that one.
Yeah.
I think he already got the kill across field. Yeah, took that bounce. So, hey, man, being Lookie's good sometimes. Runs near the boundary line. And look at that's beautiful form, right-handed, blazing up the snake side. And that was the finish here of this specific point to tie up this game. We are in the D4 Xball final match. So, again, not a lot of time to work with in the D4 and D3. The way that the format is, you only have 12 minutes to work with. It's not 15 like in the Pro Division.
And Aruda's already ready to go back out there.
I mean, he's feeling it right now. Looking real good. So they're going to send out Rab again. It's Rab with 2 A's, unlike our Rab, Steve Rab. Going to send out Walker. Coy Walker for Nasty coming out, number 14. Definitely, I'd be spinning a Ruta until the wheels fall off, that kid. Graham, number 22, he's also out there.
30 seconds.
I see paintballfit.com getting ready down there. I see the Garden State Goats getting ready. I think we might have some good games here, Maddie, this afternoon. Dallas did not disappoint for the divisional finals. Already had some potential move of the event candidates in the D5 finals.
Yeah, it's tell you what, sometimes it's hard to find the divisional move of the event because there's so many of them, and sometimes there aren't enough for us to pick from because they'll play a little slower. But today, on this layout, already in just the 5-mans, we have seen some spectacular moves so far. So only 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. It's all locked up to a piece. Sacramento DMG, again, the farm team for the professional Sacramento DMG, but they're going to now get themselves a minor penalty, and that's going to cave in their lineup here. Just 3 bodies left alive for them. And Todd, I don't think, have they shot anyone for Nasty X? Looks like
they shot a Ruta on the break.
They shot a Ruta on the break, so.
Other than him, no.
Ruta coming off early. See if how bad they need him over here. Still 4 bodies alive. Time ticking off the clock here. And this close matchup, Nasty X is filtering with a couple moves on the D side, getting to D2. All the way up to the wedge, though, so. And then now going to load up on that D side near the 50, and here comes a big move across and a big bite for Ronald Rabb as he gets into the mini wall here, snake side. Now looking at Sacramento DMG on your screen here. It's Division 4 final. Another body comes off, 2 more bodies come off. It's looking real good for Nasty. That forces the concession. The Nasty pit explodes. I don't think that's going to be the winning point quite yet. We still do have some time left, but Sacramento DMG, survivability problems.
Yeah, and Nasty's forcing the issue. You know, they're taking it to Sac DMG right now. They seem to be controlling the game, getting into the spots, winning the crucial gunfights. You know, it may not always look like they're just running over them, but they're beating them to the punch right now in a lot of aspects of this match.
And also, do not forget, if you're just tuning in, man, and if you missed the wild card rounds, the semis, and the quarters, we've had an amazing day at paintball. X Factor making it into the final match, and they're going to be taking on the Russian Legion, the winner of the past 3 NXL events, 2 in Europe, the first 2 out of 4, and the last one here in the States in Texas. They had to fight through San Diego Dynasty. No one has looked as good in the past couple years, period, as San Diego Dynasty did through about, I think they went on an 18 or 19 point run, scoring 18 or 19 points in a row, but the Russians were just too much for them today. They lost too many bodies on that D side, and that was it for Dynasty. And just a slight 1-point win. It was a 5-4 game, but the Russians. So who do you think the favorite is in that one then?
How is it not the Russians? 3 events in a row, looking for 4?
Yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely the Russians. But I think X Factor has a really good chance of defeating
I definitely
the
think they have a good chance, but if we're just picking favorites here.
No, you're right. If I was a betting man, which I am, and it was an even odds, I would definitely go Russians.
Yeah.
Like you said, just because of how much success they have had recently. However, depending on what the odds were, it wasn't even money. I mean, X Factor has been scrappy, finding ways to win, and everyone's playing good. Colt Roberts had a phenomenal semifinals to help get him in. So 4 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. Nasty X up by 1. Sacramento DMG on your right, Nasty X on your left. The referee is checking out a body on that D side for Nasty X, and it looks like he's going to walk off dead. So an advantage for Sacramento DMG, and they need it. They're down by 1. Enough time easily for them to play just a nice, solid point. Take advantage of this 5-on-4 situation as they have some good ground over here on the snake side of the field with Austin Ammer up and over the top. So Ammer rolling his gun towards that center, looking like his body language is telling him he's going to make his move up, and that's exactly what he does. He loses his teammate in the center from the first tower. That spot's immediately going to get filled. Sacramento DMG with Ammer now past the 50, and another body drops for Nasty X.
Yep, DMG, this is what they needed to do to gain a little momentum and also to tie this game up. Really kind of make something happen over here. Here comes the attack down the Dorito side. And it's just the back center left alive now. And nowhere to hide for that last body. So DMG staying alive over here. But I think one of the DMG guys just shot his own teammate. That one won't matter though.
He's walking off, shaking his head, looking at his own guy, going, yeah, it was you. You did it. Thanks, appreciate that. I'll remember that come next practice when I'm playing behind you.
Yes, sir.
So got ourselves a close 3-3 match with two teams, Todd, that not the first time we've heard these names.
No, definitely not. Baltimore Nasty's been around for a while now. I think we've seen them actually fairly recently out here on the pro field as well. I can't remember which event it was, but SAC DMG, obviously, sister team of the pro team, Sacramento DMG.
Have you heard any news about the semi-pro division? And who made it?
I have not quite yet.
Neither have I. So I'm interested to see.
There's probably still some games going on right now.
That's what I'm guessing.
But we shall see. Like I said, I did see paintballfit.com down there, who has just been dominant here in the divisional finals.
You've got a chance
the past couple years.
Yeah, well, we've seen them out on the main field a bit, but I've been hearing so many good things about that program, about that location. It's a big mecca of paintball down there.
Well, last event, there was a team that played out of Paintball Fit in the finals in every division, I think it was.
That's so crazy. I mean, we were in Texas, so that's to be expected. It is interesting when we go to these different places. You know, I mean, we are on the East Coast in Philadelphia, Baltimore Nasty. They will make it in. Virginia Beach Assassins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but that's what's cool, man. There's these different locations that just breed competitive paintball teams. Texas is one of them. This area, the East Coast. And it's all about the locations that they get to practice at. You know, the better the practice location, the easier it is to get to that spot, and the nicer it is to dive on your turf or your grass, the more teams that it's going to attract, and the better the competition is just going to breed more and more competitive teams. 2:44 to go here. Locked at 3. Split screen breakout. Nasty X on your right-hand side. And Sacramento DMG on your left-hand side. Looks like first to lose a body, Sacramento DMG. Coming out of that tower. Oh, they're losing a bunch of them. Looks like two bodies walking off for Sacramento DMG. And Todd, you see any Nasty players walking off?
No, not yet.
I think one actually just got shot, so it's 4-on-3 situation here. Nasty able to get to the mini wall here. Snake side also on the D side. As another body comes off for DMG, so just two players left alive. One of them here, mini wall with Elkins, and he's shooting crossfield, trying to stop the attack of Nasty coming. And then here comes our boy Aruda. Aruda's been looking fast, looking aggressive over here on the closes. For Nasty. Ooh, major penalty assessed on Aruda.
That definitely looked like a penalty on Aruda. He didn't need to shoot the second guy, but was trying to stuff his stats and pulled his gun up, even though that last DMG player was already getting shot in the back. Shot him from the front, and definitely going to get a major penalty for that.
We'll see what that does here, because there's two players for Nasty still milling around by the referee convention on the field here as they're trying to figure out what went down. So that means that should, if it was a major on Aruda, should pull out those two guys, and it would be a no point.
It would be a no point.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. And that means that Aruda just blew it because they would have coasted, put potentially the winning point on the board. Not a lot of time left, but he's one of their go-to guys, so he's just going to have to play cleaner and get back out here and try to just get it back in this next one.
Exactly. That's all you can do. But
so you can see the replay here. I got a glare on my screen. I can't see where he got hit, but so it looks like right about there is where Aruda got hit, and then let's watch how far he runs here with that hit, still blazing his gun away. So he took about 5 steps with that hit, and that's how he got that major. You just have to have that body sensitivity. It's hard down. We're in D4, man. These guys probably haven't been playing forever, and you can see the ref throw the major, and rightfully so. And that happens a lot down here sometimes. But that's one of the things you want to breed in, that body knowledge. You feel that flick on you. Even though you're hyped up on adrenaline, you're here in the final match and you're playing well, you got to stop shooting your gun or you're going to...
Especially with 2 other live bodies.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about how important communication is all the time. It's not always just calling out how many bodies the other team has, but just knowing how many of your guys you got behind you as well. After you call out the kill count, you call out how many guys we have lost. So that way you can know, hey, they got 1 guy. There's 2 guys in front of me. I bunkered one of them. We still have 3 bodies. Get shot, walk off the field.
Absolutely. So again,
your job is done. As soon as you bunker that guy, job done.
Yeah, you already playing great. You're playing fine. You got your guy.
And
just chill.
The last player was already getting shot in the back from the Dorito side.
It's completely unnecessary. But again, just a rookie mistake, man. This is D4. These aren't the pros, so can't beat them up, criticize them too much to get it. I do like what we're seeing out of Aruda. That was a mental mistake, but kid's got some talent. So we are starting to wind down here in the time in this D4 final match. Not a lot of time left, but that no point was huge for Sacramento DMG. They were going to lose that point. If it wasn't for Aruda's major penalty, we'd be singing a different song right now. It'd be 4-3. Nasty would be looking really good to potentially win this tournament. Now instead they're going to have to try to go out, earn another one. A little bit of a gift for Sacramento DMG. So 10 seconds, split screen breakout. Yeah, so just, oh, what, they gave him the point? Have to get confirmation on that. Oh, so yeah, I am getting confirmation they gave him the point. How's that work? Not exactly sure, but, well, so the advantage does go to Nasty X, and is 4-on-3. Man, I could have swore there was only 2 players left alive. Can't get a major that pulls those 2 bodies out. Should be a no point, but maybe I missed something. Minute and 32 left to go as Hammer for Sac DMG diving in to the wedge here. Mini wall, snake side, up and on his feet, looking like he wants to push forward, but not forward. Starts shooting the lane towards that center. 3 bodies in that center for Nasty X right now.
Yeah, Nasty X trying to hold on here. 1 minute, approaching the 1 minute mark. But DMG kind of making sure the communications is on point, but they are going to have to get a push here. And they got to go together. Oh, and there's the kill that they needed out of that center tower, but they do lose a body off the snake side.
Todd Ammer comes up, smokes that player from the back stand-up temple. Ammer might have a 2-pack here to try to tie this up. Not a lot of time left, only 43 seconds left to go. DMG, though, stacked up and just looking at 1 body on the D side and making quick work of him. So they're going to win this one with 4 bodies left alive, but only 34 seconds left to go. But at least we got blessed with a close game. 4-4 is the score.
Yeah, I'm interested to know why Nasty got the point, if that was indeed a major.
Well, it looked like the 2 live bodies. Now, I'm saying there was 2 live bodies because those were the guys that were coming and looking at the referees. Everyone else had walked off. So it looked like if it was a major, that unless they already pulled a body, that could have happened. He could have already gone and pulled a body because I couldn't see because it was players pushing through and didn't see maybe there have been some other bodies. So it looks like, well, that's why we have Lauren Kelly around. Lauren, what do you got from us?
Hey guys, yeah, I actually have Jason Trozen with me. So Jason, explain why that major didn't result in a no point.
Because the team still had 1 body alive, and then on top of that, the other team conceded the point. So the penalty didn't stop the game. The team conceded. The team still had an extra body alive, so they still got the point.
Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Yeah, so there must have been an extra body out there. Must have already pulled 1, leaving a body alive. And most importantly, the point was conceded. So, well, that's why we have Lauren and Jason down there. Jason sorting everything out. Jason Trozen, the commissioner. And we have also replay capabilities, which is pretty awesome.
Yes, it is. It's nice to go back and be like, oh, when exactly did this guy get hit? How did that exactly go down?
Well, I was talking to Jason.
And we get to make sweet highlight reels.
Yeah, I was So, Jason, we were talking about the replay situation and how it's cool that he has the odd option to go and look and make sure that they got the call right. But he was telling me he's a Detroit Tigers fan, and we're both baseball fans. And he was telling me that and we're talking about how difficult it is to to referee paintball. I was an umpire when I was younger, so was he. He also officiated, I think, basketball or maybe football. But regardless, I guess there was an umpire that ruined a perfect game in baseball in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs about 10 years ago before they had replay. Yeah, so it was a slow dribbler to the second baseman, and he makes a really quick play, and he's able to get it there in time and get that out, but it was slightly bang, but the first baseman put his foot on right before the guy hit it, and umpire calls him safe, completely blew the call, and ruined his perfect game with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth before they had replay. Can you believe that?
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, perfect games is one of the hardest things to do in sports is to pitch a perfect game.
Yeah.
So, but that just goes to show you how far technology has come, and now we can try to get it as right as possible. It's just infinitely more difficult to officiate paintball than it is baseball. But trying.
Yep. Everybody has the ball out here.
Yeah, everyone's got the ball. There's lots of balls. Everyone's shooting the balls. And
All the umpire.
Yeah.
All the umpires are calling balls and strikes at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it is interesting. So they did a study on pitches 1 inch around the strike zone. The umpires get it wrong 33% of the time.
Jeez. Well, here it is. 33 seconds on the clock. Are we going to see a winner, or are we going to see overtime?
Pearl body comes off here in the snake from Sacramento DMG, so 4 players alive for them, but the guy that got the major penalty that did not cost his team ends up also getting smoked in the goggles, so the 2 attackers in the snake are dead. Another body comes off for DMG. Todd, I think we're going to see an overtime point here.
Yep, 12 seconds on the clock. We don't see the aggressive push by the teams. Here comes one move down the middle of the field, but he's going to get picked up, and
Time finished. No points.
no point. So we are going to overtime here in the D4 finals.
So, and this overtime point is brought to you by Weapons Paintball. Let's get another look here at the promo code. Save yourself some money. You have a very limited amount of time to do it the rest of this afternoon. So get 50% off website-wide, not only for weapons.com, weapons with a Z, also Big Bones Brigade and Raza Life. So if you want to get your team some new jerseys, now is the time to do it.
All Big Los.
Yeah, hashtag call Big Los. So Big Los back in San Diego right now.
Yeah, he's probably chilling by the pool, with, he likes to drink like those like foo-foo drinks, like a banana peach lemonade.
See, when you're like 6'6" and 350 pounds, you can just drink whatever you want. No one can make money.
Ain't nobody gonna tell him. That's what he said. Like, what are you gonna tell me? I can't have this vanilla almond cocoa nutter butter frappe surprise with a pineapple on top? That's what I thought.
Yeah, tell me I can't drink this drink.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about it? That's what I thought. Yeah, so, call Big Los and get yourself set up with some weapons gear. Or if you are, if you're a Big Los out there, if you're a big man, size, was it double X to 5X?
It's double X and up. We can custom make anything. We got a guy that's like,
what's the biggest jersey you've ever made?
The biggest jersey was a 7XLT.
Was it for Shaq?
It would stretch across this entire.
Was it for the mountain?
I have
from
a
Game of
picture of
Thrones?
it. Yeah. I mean, there are some big dudes out there. Like we've had jerseys that, I mean, it would, if I was wearing it, it would be hanging on the floor. Big.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. Guys, can you add 6 inches to the arm? 6 inches?
You must have been like,
all right.
Can we confirm that that's actually the size that he said? So let's check in with Lauren Kelly.
Thanks. Yeah, DMG took that timeout just to figure out what they're going to do in this overtime, but also it's getting really hot out here. I'm being told that Kimmel on DMG is out for this overtime point because he did get a heat stroke. So they are drinking water, figuring out, connecting, getting back together, and figuring out what 5 are going to go out on the field and try to win this for them.
If he has a heat stroke, they need to take him to the hospital.
Dude, heat stroke, schmeat stroke. All right, this is the finals. This is overtime.
This is the last point
and we
of
got
tournament.
winning to do.
Yeah, do you know how many points it took to get them here? They need him on the field right now.
Yeah, you need to grab a cool stroke.
Yeah.
And get back on the field right now.
Pour some cold water over your back, pound some of it,
Please
Get
don't
strapped
die.
up, don't die, and get back out there. Try not to faint or puke in your goggles. That's
If
gross.
you happen to pass out, say something.
Yeah. So jumping in, we're going to throw 5 minutes on this overtime period here. It's all locked for. And on the breakout, bad break here for Nasty X on the Snake side as they lose a body, and 5 players alive for Sacramento DMG. We'll see if these teams can play clean. 2 referees are converging on the D side first attacker, and just as I say, play clean, what happens? Sacramento DMG gets a penalty.
And loses their Snake Eye, so just 2 bodies left alive right now.
And it was 5-on-4. So worst case scenario right now for Sacramento DMG. I guess it could have been a major. That would have been a little worse. The player is flipping out on his frustrated walk off the field, just gesturing with his hands and shaking his head. And here comes Aruda, who might be winning, maybe potentially move of the tournament. We will see what we have left to go. There's been a couple 4-pack run-throughs here in the divisional finals. Aruda just almost got shot by his own guy. And there's still 3 players left alive for Nasty X to put this 5th and final point on the board here to take the victory in this D4 final match. Waiting for the referee to give us that thumbs up. He's asking him to do the spin. And that is Wes Buell. So Wes Buell puts that winning point on the board. Big congratulations to Nasty X, Baltimore Nasty, taking the victory in the D4 Xball final game.
And Aruda was just feasting over here for Nasty X. And it's just fitting enough that he comes through at the very end to close it out. But several confirmed kills that we witnessed over here on the Snake side by Aruda for Nasty X.
I mean, if I had to give the MVP award
And
to somebody on Nasty, it would be Aruda.
He looks like he's about 15 years old.
Well, he's got a bright future in front of him if he is 15. Let's see if I actually have an age. Yeah, you're right. He is 15 years old. Nailed it. Man, you nailed it, Todd.
Somebody's going to buy him a really tall Shirley Temple tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to see how he would do up a couple notches in competition, because he looked pretty smooth out there.
He looked confident.
He looked confident. He looked like he had some good timing. Obviously, look, I mean, snapshot's important, running a gun's important, but you can teach that. You know, if you're willing to drill, you're willing to commit, you can get that for a little bit. You'll get it after a little bit. So let's go check in with Lauren Kelly.
Thanks. I'm here with Ron Rabb of Nasty. Congratulations on that first place win. How does it feel?
Well, it feels good. We won Texas, won this, so I don't know what to do with my hands. Back to back. Paint shot real straight, gun shot good. We're just here to let D4 know that we're coming, and then we'll be in D3 next year.
Amazing. Well, anyone you want to thank for helping you get here?
We'd like to thank all of our wives and girlfriends, family members that supported us, our kids at home that we're playing for, our pit crew. They've been out here just getting beat by the heat. All of our teams from our home field that have been coming by all weekend saying, you know, keep it going, bring it home for the field. And that's about it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
Audio Jungle.